Why did I not like rap music? They never did a rap song, a gangster rap song in their lives in front of me. The only reason why, I'm gonna tell you again, if you're new listening, I'm gonna tell you what happened at Doodles in real fucking life, and I'm still looking for this song right to this day. I'm looking for this song right now. It's a song called "Fuck All Them Hoes." It was made. Dr. Dre produced it, but Jinx was the artist on the song. And at Doodles, which is much bigger than Eve After Dark, Doodles, Eve After Dark held 300 people. Doodles probably held about 1,500, maybe 1,000, 1,500 to 1,000, depending if you had tables and chairs or not. And it's because it was a different time and a different venue. I had to hire the police, the Compton PD, when they still had Compton PD. You're talking to a triple OG, folks. Don't let that movie get you fucked up. I had to hire the Compton PD to be my security guards. And I'm paying these guys. I got lieutenants. That's how I know Reggie Wright Sr. That's how I know his son. That's how I know Huey Taylor, who became the chief of police. But the guy who was in charge at that time, he was a lieutenant. His name was Lieutenant Elvis, white guy. Super cool guy. Always flirting with my girlfriend, but he didn't push up too much of a mash, so we kept it right, motherfucker. We kept it real light. But one night, after I just spoke to him, he called me over and Lonzo, come here. And he had the cop face on. What's that, man? I could arrest you right now. For what? For contributing to the delinquency of a minor. What are you talking about? Well, I was so busy at the club, at Doodles, running around, doing what I always do. I wasn't paying the music no attention. Dre played this song, Fuck All Them Hoes. And at that time, Doodles, because it was so big and it was in Compton versus Eve After Dark in LA County, I was able to have 14-year-olds in there. And at that time, the world was a lot more sensitive to children and what children was exposed to. And when he played that song, Fuck All Them Hoes, was a strict no-no in 1985, 86. Strict no-no. I got jammed for it because I'm the man paying the money. I'm the man paying the DJ. I'm the man renting the room. I'm the man paying security guards. I get jammed about it. So I jammed his ass behind it. They took that story and turned it into what you saw in Straight Outta Compton. One of the few times me and Dre ever had a problem. It wasn't because it was a hip-hop song. I ain't never heard, because think about it. When they were with me, they were doing CIA. Goddamn, motherfuckers are stupid. Look at the history. Don't be stupid. Look at the history. Look at the song titles. When they were with me, the first song they did with me, CIA, was She's a Skag. Okay? There ain't nothing wrong with that. That was a knockoff of, that was a remake to one of them songs back in the day. We was doing the Answer record. Then they dropped the CIA Crew in Action, which was not a gangster rap record. And it was after Doodles.
Beastie Boys, right? Kind of.
Beastie Boys sounding record after Doodles. So when did I hear Ice Cube or anybody else do a gangster rap record? It wasn't no gangster rap records to be heard back then, folks. I'm tight to tell you that. Then what? Fly Girl, thank you, Derek Mallory. It was an answer to Fly Girls. She's a Skag was an answer to Fly Girls. So there was no gangster rap records to be heard back then. Gangster rap didn't come out till later on. And it damn sure wasn't that Doodles. Now, for all y'all think that the movie was a damn documentary, you some dumb son of a bitches. I'm sorry, I can't help you. If you want to believe that that movie was a documentary and that's the true story, have fun with it. I'm telling you what happened, because guess what? I was fucking there. I was fucking there. And some of y'all wasn't even born yet, so why are you even talking to me? We got 5 minutes left. Y'all done got my blood pressure up. I gotta go take me some goddamn blood pressure medication. Gotta smoke me some shit.
Well, anyway. Shit, man. Let's end it there, man. Let's talk about your show with Dre and anything else you got coming up.
Man, me and Dre getting ready for Legendary Connects Friday afternoon, as always. He's going through it right now, preparing to bury his mom on Friday. And but also, me and Dre will be doing a clubhouse on Friday at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. I got called into a clubhouse last Friday. Woke me up 6:30 in the morning, talking about the N word and why we need to cut out our vocabulary. And it was amazing, man. It was amazing because the brother who hosted the show, hosted the clubhouse, at that day, he said, man, there's no conversation I could have that's gonna make me take that word out of my vocabulary. I say, hey, man, I'm just giving you the real on how it came out of my vocabulary. And I still use it because you gotta piss me off to use it. Give me to use it though. Anyway.
Very rarely, yeah.
I talked to this brother yesterday. I talked to him Sunday morning, and he said, man, after I talked to you, my dad, and some other brothers, I understand where y'all coming from. And I appreciate that. And he said, I got to rethink my position. And that blew me away, dude, because last Friday he was adamant. He was adamant about that. And I explained to him, I said, man, there was no way in the world, and when I grew up, that word could ever be considered a term of endearment. It was, don't nigger up your car, don't be a nigger, stop, don't act like a nigger. That was drilled into my head as a kid. So for somebody to come, yeah, we're gonna be niggas with attitudes, huh? Why would you want to do that? It never set well with me. I'm sorry. It never set well with me. And that is my only rejection to what they did. By the time they became who they became, they'd already dropped the first EP. They had some other success. But one guy was like, man, weren't you jealous? When we broke up, I had turned off the lights. I was kicking ass. I was busy. After I got through my little depression, yes, I was slightly depressed because my house, big old house by myself. I had empty nest syndrome like a son of a gun. I got this big old house, me by myself and a roommate. That's it. So yeah, I went through some shit, but I got over it and went back to work. And this is the part that people don't understand. Dude, it wasn't always, and no matter what you think, it wasn't always gravy for them, dude. It wasn't always gravy, man. It wasn't always bright lights and limousines. It was a lot of bullshit. And meanwhile, when they was going through their bullshit, I was bright lights and limousine. So hey, nigga, bye, have fun. And the table shifted. Hey, what can I tell you? That's what life does all the time. It's like a wave. It goes in, it goes out. Much love to everybody, man. All right?
Nice. Love it, man. Always a pleasure, Lonzo. Love this hip hop. And you notice we stayed away from the niggaverse today. It was just straight up hip hop history. It was just nice. It was just refreshing. And man, maybe next week we'll take a trip back there. But always a pleasure, man. I love hanging out with you, and we'll get together offline about next Tuesday.
You got it, folks. In the meantime, y'all have a good one, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the donation. Birthday is coming up sometime in the next few weeks. My boy Martin, I know you got a birthday coming up next week, I believe it is. I think the first this week. I think it's this week. Anyway, much love to you, Martin. Peace, folks.
Much love, man. Love you guys.
See you next week. Peace.